Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to load Ubuntu or basically any version of Linux into a VirtualBox. There's not much to it, so let's get started. The first thing you're going to want to do is go find VirtualBox on the internet. If it ever loads, there we go. Just do a quick Google search, and I like to download from CNET. So just download that and install it. It's real quick, real easy, and then when you're done that, just update it. And the other thing we're going to need is a Ubuntu ISO image, or an ISO image of the operating system that you want. And basically, that's the entire operating system. That you can burn it to a CD. You can run it through a VirtualBox, through VirtualBox or virtualization software. So I'm just going to go and I'm going to grab an ISO. So you can. I'm going to use 12.04, Ubuntu 12.04. So you just type in Ubuntu, hit enter, and it'll come up with this. You can go to desktop. That's really the version you're going to want, and get Ubuntu. You click here. I've already got this download, so you click here, and it'll bring you to this. Now you can give them money if you want, or you can just say not now, take me to download, and it'll start downloading. See, now I already have that downloaded, so I'm just going to cancel this because I don't need it. So after you do that, it'll be in your downloads folder. I usually have a folder made to hold all my ISOs, and just you can move it wherever you want it. So it'll be in here. Just move it to wherever you want it. Okay, and now go into VirtualBox and hit New and type the name of the operating system. So I'm going to be Ubuntu 12.04, 64-bit. Yep, everything's good there. And click next. I'm going to give it about 4 gigs. I've got 16 gigs on here. It surely shouldn't dip below 512. Anything higher than that should be fine for it though. You don't want to starve your regular machine, so don't give it too much. I usually say, at least have the same amount for your regular machine as you do for your VM. So just be careful there. I want to create a virtual hard drive. Now, you can go through and you can look at these other ones and choose them if you want them. I usually just stick with what it already has. It works pretty well. Oh, you want dynamically allocated, not fixed. If you want to save some room in your hard drive, it'll work out better. Let's see. Now, here you select where you want it saved. I want it saved into a specific folder, so I'm going to go in, I'm going to save it there. So save, and 8 gigs is fine for this because I'm just showing you guys this, so it don't need much space. Create, and it's all set. Now I'm gonna put it up here in the right spot. Good. And go to settings. And let's see, I'd like to go to advanced, and I like to enable the bidirectional clipboard and the drag and drop, so I can copy and paste things into my virtual machine. It's very nice to do it that way. It's a lot handier. I'm going to give it 4 processors. I've got 8 logical processors, so just give it a couple, test it out. If it crashes your computer, bring it back down again. Give it as much video memory as you can. Let's see, storage, everything else there's good. You can go in here and you can turn off the internet, so if you don't want to connect to the internet, play around with it. But for this, I'm just going to leave it how it is. Okay, so here we click the one we want to start off with. We click Start. Now, normally in the VirtualBox you wouldn't have these things, but I have them here because I made more. Okay, so here's where you're gonna find your ISO. So I'm gonna click here, and 12.04. It'll bring you to your file explorer, and you just go and locate where your ISO is saved. So there's that right there. I'm just gonna click Open. And click Start, and it'll start booting up. It'll take just a minute. All right. Okay, so install and try. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit install. Okay. I would suggest downloading the updates while you're installing and installing the third-party software. You can not do that if you want. You can even unplug the internet if you don't want, any kind of update to be run. But, so I'm going to click continue. Erase. Yep, that's good. Because remember, this is not touching your regular hard drive. It's made its own virtual hard drive, so you don't have to worry about deleting all your files or anything like that. So just let it go with its normal thing. Continue. Yep, 8 gigs. Remember, I had that 8 gig hard drive. That's what I want. And click install now. This is going to take a while. So you can go through and you can select where you are. That's good for me. And your keyboard layout, and you create a user for the computer. So I'm just going to do jack test PC password, whatever you want it to be. You can make it longer than this. I don't really have any problem with it being this short since it's in VirtualBox, so it doesn't matter. Continue, and it's going to take a few minutes here, so I'll see you then. When the installation's done, it'll ask you to restart your computer, so just click restart now. It's taking a long time. It seems to be okay. It's not crashing. It's just taking a really long time. Oh. It's my own fault. I didn't read the thing. Wow. Okay. Well, that's embarrassing. That's one thing about VirtualBox. You get these little notifications all the time. It's really irritating. Okay. So, put your password in. Oh man, Unity always takes a long time to load up for some reason. Okay, so now we're in here. We're going to install something called VirtualBox Guest Editions, and that'll just make things. See how it's kind of small here? It doesn't take up the whole. That'll just make it run smoother. It'll allow it to integrate with your host computer better. So we're just going to go up to Devices, Insert, and just give it a sec. This should pop up. Just click Run. Yeah, put in your password again, and it'll just run here through the terminal. And when this is done, it's just going to ask us to restart, and it should be all set. It's going to take a second here. Yeah, it's really neat. Comes installed with a bunch of stuff. LibreOffice and Firefox and a bunch of mail things. Update manager's already getting on me. See, a new version of Ubuntu was released not long ago, 13.10, and it's probably going to want us to do that still. I'm not going to bore you with these updates, so I'll do that later. Okay. Alright. Done. Enter. Okay. So now we should just be able to restart the computer. going to go back in, I'll update it. You know, you should just run those updates, but I'm not going to show you that. I'm just going to show you how it's nice, big, and wonderful. But, if you need help doing anything else on here, if it doesn't work properly, give me a message, and I will be more than happy to try and help you with it. Yeah, see how it's nice and big now. Alright. On your keyboard, you can hit Control F and then hit Enter, and it'll make it full screen. Now, see how it has the black borders? As soon as you sign in, those will go away. And when you sign back out, they shouldn't be there. It happens sometimes. Just a little bit glitchy, but... Oh, man. Okay. And once again, Unity is taking forever to do it. That's why I like the older versions of Ubuntu. It doesn't take that long, but here you go. Everything is set up here. You can go in and edit your text documents. Do anything that you want to do in here, right here in VirtualBox. It's real nice. Well, thanks for watching. Once again, the links will be in the description. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment, telling me if there's anything that I should change. Alright, bye-bye. Well, always forget I have to click out of here and then say bye-bye. Bye-bye.